Alright, excuse me, Jason, Hollis Farms this morning. Me and old Pete. We got about an hour or so for daylight. We are headed in. We're gonna go hunting for a little while. It's not just real cold this morning, kind of about low 40s, supposed to warm up a little bit, chance of rain, a little windy, cloudy. But we've been gone a while. We're ready to go hunting. Hadn't got customers for a little while, so we're gonna hunt a little while we can. See what we can see. We'll be back.
Hi, we locked and loaded. Just now breaking daylight. Had a doe cross the field just a minute ago. I think it was a doe, it might have been a spike. I ain't sure, it's still pretty dark, but maybe it'll be a good morning. We're gonna try it anyway. Pete's over here taking him a nap. We'll get him in just a little bit. I'll be back. Y'all see that full moon? I bet the deer walked all night, but anyway, we can't hunt them at night, so we're here now. You never know. They should be chasing some does now, so it shouldn't make near as much difference. The spot that I'm in this morning, I generally never hunted in the morning. Matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever been here in the morning. Just wanted to change it up a little bit. Wind's blowing just a little bit, but it ain't too bad. Maybe they'll start moving in a minute. About ready to eat some breakfast. Old Pete taking him a nap. Pretty good, but the wind's swirling on me, and just had a doe and a little one. Kind of buzzed me. They just wasn't real spooky when they left, but they left. And little old buck, I mean, they was the doe and the little one was over here, the buck was over here, so the wind's tough when it's kind of warming up to rain. A lot of times that wind will do that. It needs to get cold where that wind will get steady out of northwest. Ain't nothing you can do about the weather. Fixing to work on this Dr. Pepper and this Pop-Tart. I'll be back. instead of blowing and carrying on, she just walked off with that really good look at the stuff. I very seldom fool with dough and eat or anything, but I like this stuff. Maybe something will come out a little bit and I get spooked. They seem to be trying to walk though.
Alright y'all, not just too bad a morning. Saw a few deer. Anyway, me and Pete decided to get on down. We got some work and catching up to do. We'll see what we can get into. I know we got to do a little feeding, and I need to go through and redo some of my snares and see if we can't catch us another coyote. So we'll see what we can get into. We'll be back. Alright, we're catching up on a little feeding. Now we're catching up on a little burning. Trying not to get it piled up again. You notice we ain't got no pile. Pete's a good motivator. Alright, got my snares loaded up. Got a few bales of hay. Got a couple of spots that are washing a little bit. And then I got one spot that I know of where we got a coyote where he was going back up under the fence. He made a pretty big hole, so we're gonna put a couple of bales there and set some snares and see if we can catch some more. It's supposed to rain today, but they about done took it out. It's gonna be a pretty day. Kind of warming up, but it's a nice day. This is one of the spots where I caught one. Kind of got it wallered out a little under there. Don't see any new fresh sign. I'm just going to drop a bale of hay right here and then we'll watch it. At least if they start using it again, it'll be a little kind of funnel them one side or the other. We'll watch it. We get a little activity there before we put any more hay. We'll set a snare. New spot right here where they digging. A little bit of armadillo, but I think it's hard to tell. Sometime I believe I see a coyote track, but I'm gonna go ahead and set one right here. They're starting to work a little bit right here too. Put these bales of hay, I'm not sure, but it looks like they're still trying to go under right there. I'm gonna set a snare right there in that hole and see what we got. Alright, I am out of snares. I got a couple of bales of hay left, finished riding the fence, and I got a couple more snares that are out. One right there, just kind of checking, make sure they hadn't been moved. Use these same holes every night, it don't seem like, but I like to keep them there when they try to use them. Get them caught. I ain't hardly seeing any tracks. It's a little digging, and sometimes it's hard to tell because you can't see their tracks if it's an armadillo doing it Alright y'all, me and Pete got everything done and it's done warmed up quite a bit. So we got about 2.5 hours or so before dark. It's supposed to be cooling off about dark. The wind's turning around from the northwest. So we're gonna go get up in the shooting house and see what we can see. Go hustle on in here. We'll be back.
Alright y'all, we locked and loaded. I'm back here in the same spot where I killed that big 8-point the other day. Wind's blowing pretty hard, but if it'll cool off 30 minutes, hour or so before dark, I believe they'll get up. It's a full moon, but you know the rut's kicking off, so you never know. Can't kill them at the house. We'll be back.
Alright y'all, me and Pete made it back to the barn. I didn't think we was gonna see a whole lot, but right there at dark, boy, they got to moving. I guess it's full moon and it's cooling back off, got to moving a little bit late, and I saw a few more when it was too dark to film, but not just too bad a day. Pretty good afternoon. If y'all like our stuff, subscribe to us, Hollis Farms. Hats, t-shirts, and stickers, hollisfarms.com. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.